Let's do that like clap thing. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there we go.
Magical.
Just fucking every time, Nux, I keep seeing your little avatar, and it's like you gotta add
I don't
a
have
clapping
hands,
thing to it,
okay? I'm
like,
sorry.
Fuck you. Add the clap to
I really want that thing to happen to you that happens to those dudes who pretend to be the really small like girl VTubers. How like they'll be doing something and then their VTuber disappears and you see just like a slightly overweight Korean dude eating noodles.
Has that happened before?
Oh yeah, man.
I've always been waiting for that.
Oh yeah, it's happened a few times.
It's a meme. There's no way that actually happened.
No, yeah. Every time that it's happened, it's been like a extremely deliberate troll, but whatever. You want to do the intro, Muta?
I mean, that's a great way to start off. But hello, everybody. How's it all going? It's me, Dhar, my good friends Caleb and Nux, and we're starting another episode of our good old podcast. And we're bringing things full circle, bringing our original guest on, Charlie, our good friend. Want to introduce yourself, my good man?
Hey, how's everyone doing? This is like week 6 of the podcast already. You guys are making the distance now.
We are. We're closing that like initial hump. But I yesterday was supposed to be like filming day. I'll be honest. I'll give you guys a little behind the scenes thing. But the one weekend that I left Canada, we had like good weather. You know, like good weather for the winter. We're like, it's not freezing. Like I don't go outside and like, you know, just have frostbite warnings. I come back 3 days later, world record breaking snowstorm hit the city.
It's about time.
It's about time, man.
It's weird. Like as a kid, it's always like, oh, November is when like you start to see the snow drop a little bit. And like, I'm not gonna get into the whole like climate shifting thing, but like we definitely start getting the winter in like February. And like, so everyone was like, oh, the winter was great. You know, Christmas went by swimmingly. I'm like, oh, baby, just wait until like the end of January hits, then we're fucked. So like, I came back and it was just, I looked outside and when I was landing at the airport terminal, they had like a giant mound of snow that was like, you know, like they just like moved over and I was like, oh, it's not a lot of snow. And then I looked close and it was like this one car next to the snow. And I swear to God, it looked like a Hot Wheel in comparison. Like some Hot Wheels sitting on your desk. I'm like, oh, this is bad.
I don't know. Well, it's like the actual tundra out here. I don't know why humans settled this far north. I don't understand.
Well, considering that most of Canada is pretty uninhabited, like the only civilization to exist is close to the border of the U.S. And it's like close to some level of like warmth because there ain't nobody living in like
Nunavut.
Up north Canada.
Yeah,
no,
Nunavut.
there's like 300 people.
Nunavut.
Okay, yeah, there's like you can't even get there by like I'm pretty sure you can't even like fly there. You have to like get a Sherpa to lead you into that province.
Get a walk.
Like, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not normal, man. Like this is what the U.S. has over Canada. It's all habitable in the United States. You can live anywhere you want. It could be the crack dens of Houston. Or it could be the ritzy places of like.
Well, to be fair, that's why America never conquered Canada. They just didn't want it. There's just too much useless land
true.
out there.
We've got Buffalo. It's close enough.
America couldn't conquer Canada whatsoever.
Canada's too strong.
The 30 million just in general apologists. Not even about anything specific, but just in general. They could easily overtake us.
Speaking beyond the weather this weekend, I know y'all boys have been kind of domestically at home. What's been going on the internet? What have we? There have been plenty of bombs that have went off. Like I would say, some MOABs have hit all over the Twitter space.
It's been a wild week this week. It really has.
I know.
We've been blessed.
It's been incredible.
Honestly, well, from the sidelines, drama is kind of fun, but being in middle of it, I imagine it's so stressful. Oh yeah. God.
Oh, absolutely. But like from the sideline, especially when it's like dumb drama, like fucking like real, like no stake stuff. You know, I'm not gonna say this isn't any stakes because clearly I'm sure Poki was hit with a raid and she didn't like it, and fucking Ninja was like thrown in with like.
Can you believe Ninja's braless wife messaged Pokimane like that? My God,
it's not just his braless wife; it's also his braless manager.
Almost
Fortnite
seemed like the
wife.
Brawless legal team, by the way, too.
Yeah, true.
It's really like an all-in-one package.
Bro, you realize that this Ninja's like, he made it, okay? He is the tip top of the influencer sphere, and he's still a dumbass when it comes to like stupid interpersonal relations.
So initially I remember like, so I guess we'll just put into context for the audience who's like watching here. Basically, a YouTuber or streamer, Gideon, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he's like a YouTuber or a streamer. He's like both.
He's
Well, he used to be a
mainly
streamer.
YouTuber, became a partnered streamer this week. And for his first partnered stream, he decided to hate raid Pokimane with L+ ratio.
Genius.
Technically, it is a hate raid, and it does violate TOS. So he was banned
explicitly.
for 2 weeks.
Well, it's interesting how like Twitch was so hard on like getting rid of the L+ ratio. When I swear to God, there was like 3 months of like protesting from the smaller streamer community. It was like, we're getting hate rated with like actual like gamer words all over the place. Like there's some serious issues around, and it was like L+ ratio. I mean, like maybe this is wrong, but if I got hit with an L+ ratio, I probably would not even acknowledge it. I don't know, like it wouldn't.
The thing with the gamer word raid though is it was bots, so the bots would get insta banned, but they could just make more bots. They had to completely redesign the system to stop that from happening.
The suspicious user program or whatever.
Even with the bot stuff though, wasn't there always, because I know I got that like way early on. So when I heard about hate raids and people were treating them like a new thing, I got the same kind of like, you know, like gamer words and gamer emblems. Like this is back in like 2015. Like I had to have like probably like 60 people watching live on Twitch. So it was like sometimes they would hit you, but I found a way to counter it back in the day. What I would do is I'd just go into the settings and I'd be like, oh, make sure that like the account has to have like a certain level of like history on Twitch. Like it has to have like an email verified for like, I think it's like a week or something. And it just completely killed that for me. Cause like, yeah, there were some accounts that were hitting me, but it was like, oh, they're all like flooded out. Yeah. The chat was like excessively more dead, but it wasn't like hate rated. So I always thought that was a protection that existed. I didn't know like it was being circumvented or something, or in some capacity.
Yeah, I don't remember how, but apparently that wasn't solving the problem. So Twitch had to do like the suspicious user program or something.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm a new Twitch partner, by the way. I just got my partnership.
Yo!
I don't know what I don't know what the difference is. I got
you got that check mark next to your name now.
I got the check mark. I can just go type in people's chats and they'll see me. They'll know who I am.
Right.
Yep. Can just go pull their audience into mine. Yeah.
Hold up. Muta, are you verified on Twitch?
I am. I've been on there for a while.
So
I don't like really often stream though.
Yeah, but like you stream on YouTube, you're verified on Twitch. How does that work?
Well, I used to be on like Twitch streaming, but actually I have like a fucking checkered past with Twitch. So I did like a 7-day stream once. Yes, a full continuous 7-day bastard. And there were times where I fell asleep for like an hour or two in that entire process. I'm just like playing fucking Kane and Lynch 2 and I'm like dozing off like 4 missions into it. Because it is in fact a very exciting game, as Charlie knows. And like I keep passing out and like fucking they keep booting the stream off. Like they keep removing it. And I'm like, oh, this is just pissing me off. So I go online, I keep getting in, and I intermittently pass out, and I understand it's against like Twitch's like streaming. Like I guess I'm excessively using their broadband. There were so many other motherfuckers sleeping on the site that I like started linking it to my partner manager. I'm like, this some bullshit, okay? You can't keep diddling me like this on the site, okay? This is like, if you're gonna do me, you do the 6 other links that I just sent you. No response or anything.
Don't
so I was
know
like,
the meta, my guy. You're supposed to go to sleep and put One Piece on while you're sleeping to keep everyone really engaged.
Hunter x Hunter, Avatar.
Toei Animation, they're known not to mind about copyrighted material.
Boy, you're just too early, Muta. You blazed the trail, but you
too early.
Actually benefit.
Dude, you know how pissed I was when it was like fucking, I see all the videos, it's like Ice Poseidon, I slept like, I made like $6,000 one night sleeping. I'm like, motherfucker, I wish I could sleep. Fuck the money making aspect. I wish I could have just slept for a little bit on the stream. God damn. Like, and I found the only meta, like I just paused the game and like got rid of my face, and they just thought that I paused and left for the bathroom. Maybe like a 4-hour bathroom break, but like it was just it was my ways to get around the system. I don't know if Twitch would remove it now. Like, I mean, Twitch clearly doesn't care about like any DMCA issue. It's like, shit, you want to watch like Hunter x Hunter? Go for it in front of 100,000 people, and we're not going to strike you in any capacity. But that's the whole thing. But anyways, back to the whole like Gideon stuff. So he put like L+ ratio. Yeah. Gets banned for 2 weeks for that.
2-week ban. He was pissed. So like he changed his profile picture on Twitter to Pokimane, and he started saying, I'm not apologizing for this and whatever, and his audience started attacking Pokimane. Pokimane privated her Twitter account.
He apologized for it, didn't he?
He did not apologize.
Did apologize for it?
He did eventually.
He did
eventually.
He made a video.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it. I started it. I don't know if it's like a real apology or whatever, but I did start it. It seems like it was supposed to be like sincere.
But it was only sincere after he got permabanned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All the sincerity, like the kicking and screaming, weirdly enough, stopped after he was permabanned. which is strange.
Because it's not that strange, because banning on Twitch is a really nice way to gain momentum for a really hype return stream, okay? If you get banned for watching MasterChef on stream, it means your comeback where you're watching Avatar is going to be huge, okay?
True.
That is how it works.
Yeah.
I got banned for DMCA. Let me come back and get even more banned.
Twitch isn't going to ban the big cash cows. So
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, though. Is that like, I don't know. Like, what I don't understand about Twitch, it's like, it's one of the bigger services too. Like, I'd say, like, obviously it's not as viewed as YouTube, but like in terms of the streaming space, it dominates the entire platform. So it's like, you think if you're owned by I think it's like being an Amazon. If I was an Amazon executive, right, like a fucking suit and tie Amazon wearing guy, like I showed up and I was like overseeing all of my like assets, I'd be like, oh, let's see what's going on with Twitch. They're breaking the law. Oh fuck. Oh, we should send some new management down there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd call up Twitch and be like, what are you doing? And it's like, oh, no problem, sir. We're just rebroadcasting full-on anime episodes. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of legal shit in the mail. I'm like, no, that's not what you should be doing, dumbass.
See, something that I find it's so hilarious, this DMCA thing, because some of the streamers, like, when they see that they are in, like, a stream compilation, they'll sometimes, like, copyright strike on YouTube the stream compilation. And...
I don't think they do that anymore. That was much more prevalent, like, with, I remember Asmongold in particular hated when people would like clip his streams and post it on YouTube, but I don't
Pokimane
think
did it too, by the way.
Him or anyone. Oh yeah, and then there was the
Pokimane
Pokimane one.
It's funny because they usually have like big third-party companies that do it for them, right? Like like MCNs and shit.
I don't think it's that like common though now.
Through my research too, I did a video that will be up today on the Pokimane Ninja drama. To circle that back around, the canonical beginning of the Gideon V Pokimane, like how it started, allegedly, I think, from the clips that I could find, he reacted
Why, you
to...
make it sound like a true crime documentary.
Because, I mean, I did my research, right? He reacted to a video on stream of her, like, I'm not even sure if it was her, but it was of allegedly her saying the N-word from like a long time ago.
It was her.
And then he kept watching it and then like kept like building up the chat. And that was like kind of the precipitation to the entire thing. It seemed like from what I was reading, which was very surprising. I didn't realize that there was a clip of that.
The funniest thing that I saw out of Poki was not the N-word stuff. It was like, she was like getting a credit.
Oh yeah.
For, like, making lines.
What was she doing? What was it?
I think it was G.
Yeah, I think it was a joke, like a meme, right?
Yeah, it was for sure a meme, yeah. I do have to say, though, Pokimane has a really great track record with people that attack her getting banned, like deplatformed.
She's awesome, dude.
Yeah. I feel like my thing with Pokimane is like I get the whole like DMCA shit once in a while. Like that was pretty stupid. Like she's done stuff wrong, definitely, right? Like you don't like copyright claim, you don't do anything, you don't like DMCA somebody and stuff. The moment you start doing that is the moment like you draw even more ice to yourself. Like if 20 people are looking at a fuck up you made and you DMCA it, well, congrats. Like 200 people, 2,000 people are now looking at it. So it's like you're
this
just
was like
an idiot
3
for doing
years
it.
ago, right?
Yeah, but like nowadays, it's like every time like I flip her stream on, I'm like, oh, she's playing Valorant. Like I'd actually unironically watch Pokimane more if she like
Pokemon.
Hey,
Yeah.
we
If she played,
Pokimane
like-
should watch Pokemon on stream. I feel like that's just untapped.
She
gold.
should have actually. That would have been like amazing. But I'd watch her more if she played stuff like I don't know, like Rainbow Six Siege games that I would be interested in or something, right? Like, but then again, like I honestly can't watch too many streamers. Like I'll flip on Charlie every once in a while because like he's a friend and everything, and I'll like show up. But even then, like it's like I don't know if I can do a stream for more than 20 minutes because it's like I'm just like it'll only be on if I'm like working on a video, you know, like I have like some edit going on and it's like oh, I'll just put on somebody like mostly it's a YouTube like speedrunning video, but that's just where I lie in the whole thing. I don't know what she does that's like so problematic in this sphere, like why she keeps showing up.
I don't get it.
So I have a theory, and maybe with all of your research you could corroborate the theory, Oompa. I think it's just because she's really like the main female that keeps getting targeted, and then people go so hard. So like the whole misogyny thing wasn't from like Gideon. I don't think he did like a lot of misogynistic shit. I remember he said something like in Aiden Ross's stream where he's like, "Oh, you know, she's fucking other dick" or something like that. So he definitely didn't help the problem. But when people get mad at Pokimane, it's always like, this fucking makeup wearing whore is such an ugly bitch, this fucking cunt, you know, all of this horrible.
The makeup thing.
Horrible shit.
That's so crazy
what's
to me.
up with that?
It's always the makeup.
why?
I saw that one tweet. I think it was like Quartering who did it. He
Oh
was
my
like,
god,
fucking,
dude.
he
Oh
was like, let's not make this about sexism, but this fucking 6-pound makeup wearing whore. I'm like, whoa. Okay.
Exactly, and that's why people keep getting banned. I don't think she's like pulling strings. It's people when it's Pokimane do like this, like the grossest insults, and it just never stop.
Like, yeah, that's just not cool in general. Like they say like there's a bunch of memes too when the picture of her without her makeup on, which she looks like a normal girl. I don't even see how much different. Like, she doesn't even look different.
Yeah, they were like, she doesn't look like waifu material. I'm like, all right,
Like,
calm
what?
down there, Chief. All
And
right,
you know, dude, people insult my girlfriend. They're like, you look like Pokimane without her makeup on. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? That's so mean to my girlfriend and also Pokimane,
dude.
because it's like not even like, because they're saying that that's ugly, but it's not. Like, she's an attractive girl.
I always found the people who say that kind of shit always have an anime profile picture on their.
Hey, whoa,
They've never had sex with a woman before.
Well,
anime profile
I say
pictures, okay?
I say most people, not all, but we all know most people with an anime profile
I'm
picture.
a living, breathing
What-
NFT. I'm a different.
True.
Oh yeah. I don't think you want to align with the NFT camp.
Nux
They've got some
fucking
like.
Taku, bro. That's what it's all
Yeah,
about.
well,
NFT.
when I saw that tweet, I was like, God damn, you son of a bitch.
Because
But like,
I hate
yeah,
tweeting like that because then you get all the crypto bros liking replies to your tweets. You know, like you get like in your verified tab, you have like 400 monkeys now.
dude,
Like
they don't. I feel like. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want to do this because it's really offensive. It's really like ableist to all the crypto bros because I think they genuinely cannot read. Like I've actually come. I think most people who are into crypto and NFTs have failed basic like education because I've made so many videos ripping on NFTs. Like at this point, I'm like a fucking NFT like pariah. Like if I guarantee you, if I went on Twitter tonight and I was like, all right, guys, just shocking revelation. I have something new to introduce. The World of Ordinary Gamers NFT collection. I'd be fucking beheaded. Like I have shit on it so hard they would behead me.
You should do it,
Like
bro.
some old ass
You should
Paris Revolution guillotine.
You should mint
Like,
all of
they
us the first ones.
Yeah.
I feel like I should do that, but like it's not sellable, so it's just like mint it to close.
No, it should be. I always thought, well, not always. For like the last couple weeks, I thought it'd be like a fucking banger stream where if you just mint NFTs on stream and then see if any like goofy crypto bro on Twitter buys it.
I guarantee they would.
Your
No
audience
doubt.
would
Exactly,
buy it.
I think they would. Like just some dumb like rich guy is like, oh my god, this could be the next board.
That's actually a really good idea for a
We should
video.
unironically do that.
That's a
on an
really good
NFT.
idea for a video.
How we well like that is a great idea because so I'm doing like a bunch of like sideline investigating, and I guess I'll kind of like leak it out here because it's gonna be like a video in a week or like a month anyways. But there's so many discords, they call them pump manipulators. Bro, it is the saddest shit I've ever seen. It's like discords filled with like 40,000 actual people.
Bruh.
And like every minute they're like, all right, boys, here's a new shit coin. We're about to pump that up. Get on the trend. And it never goes anywhere.
No.
It's like it's like a recycle process where like the four people, the admins make all the money and like 40,000 people just constantly lose their cash.
Yeah.
It's like stabbing a dude like constantly until every ounce of blood is gone. I'm like, but that's where it all comes from. Like that's where it stems from. So like if we did that, I guarantee you somebody would jump in and like grab that NFT
No
project and
doubt,
go to, like,
dude.
Absolutely.
Especially if Charlie, you did it. I mean, 'cause you, like, if someone, let's say Meat Canyon, right? He made a video of you a couple weeks ago where he drew you on stream, and it was, you know, the drawing was incredible. If you were to mint that as an NFT on your stream, like if you did a stream with him or something, that would sell so instantaneously for.
Well, so the thing is, I wouldn't want anyone in the audience to
Right.
So I'd want it to be like if it was going to be like
KSI
a collaborative effort.
or
yeah.
Well, I was thinking so like the chat would give you ideas, right? Like I suck at art, so they'd be like, you know, do a portrait of Meat Canyon or something.
I saw that portrait of your dad. I wouldn't say you suck at art, my guy.
that's really good.
I'm good at portraits. My portraits are pretty good.
We could all draw our like drawings and shit, and we could just like make alt accounts in each other's streams and just
Yep, and
buy
then
each other's
buy it.
NFTs. Yeah.
I have
So, like,
neurodivergent hands. So it would be really well.
like literally, I just like draw like a shitty stick figure, and inside my chat, it's like Moisty Man has bought this for 30 Ethereum. I'm like, wow. And then I go to your stream,
and then it goes on Twitter where they're like, "Holy shit, this stick guy just sold for 30 grand, and he's already being resold for 32 grand."
Yeah, no, it could be like,
works.
imagine we could like trend on Twitter, and it's like, oh, Moisty Man bought it for 30 Ether, and it's like Soggy Nuts bought it for 35.
And then eventually there's one fucking sucker who doesn't realize that people on the inside are doing it to pump the number. They buy it and they're left holding the bag. And how it happens every NFT project. It's fucking
NFTs
crazy.
That is
I would
legitimately what
love to
happens.
do that, and like,
It's hilarious.
I would actually unironically love to do that and donate the proceeds we
I
ever
would do
made
it.
off the
I'm
dumbass
down.
to charity.
Yeah, I think it would be. I think it's a fucking enjoyable idea.
Yeah.
I like we have to find like I'd have to actually run it by my lawyer or something.
Yeah, to make
Like,
sure it's legal.
Are any of my friends going to get like? Are we going to get sent to security?
Well, isn't that the whole point? Like, it's all decentralized. The government
Yeah.
can't stop us.
Well, I think it is, but I think if we're so like if we made a video and doxed exactly who we were,
Well,
and
yeah,
like
maybe,
showed us like pump the whole thing, up,
Well,
we'd probably
that
get
adds
destroyed.
layer to the onion. The eventual documentary that we can make is that we thought it'd be a fun joke, and then we realized
up in
that
jail.
crypto is a scam because we committed crimes, obviously, and it's not decentralized. And they did find out who did it, and we went to jail anyways.
Yo, that
you
was
know.
sick. True.
Yeah, and then like a year later on Netflix, it's just like now premiering the Great Pump and Dump, like fucking
Yeah.
4 streamers.
Minting a murderer.
Minting a murderer. Genius.
4 streamers found out how to make $10 million with one shitty stick figure.
But side note, I brought up KSI because he posted his whatever the fucking the number one crypto exchange in the world, the global one, not the one that's not allowed in America. His profit and loss for the last 12 months, negative $5 million. He's lost $5 million from crypto.
Holy shit.
He's lost $5 million from
What?
crypto. It's on his crypto Twitter. And it's unbelievable. He's a gambler.
Dude.
Genuinely.
Yeah, no, at that point it's not an investment.
No.
You're just actually being a dumbass.
He's speculating and then just losing all of his money. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, so his daily profit
$2,000.
and loss is like $3,000, which like
2,800.
for KSI is like fucking
Yeah.
a couple quarters. But yeah, 12 months, 5.1 million
God damn.
USD. Ooh.
Insane, dude.
Well, it's like the Logan Paul $3.5 million Pokemon box, right? Like I'm gonna be honest up front here. I never thought that shit was real. I will 100% die on the hill and think that
Dude,
that was like
we're
100% fake.
we said in the last episode of the podcast we didn't think it was real.
Yeah, I said I said that, and I also did find my Charizard, by the way.
Hey, let's
Anybody
go.
want it?
Shit.
Anybody want it?
Hey.
I'll give it away.
Make it an
We
NFT.
should give it to
I'll
like,
give it away.
one lucky
I don't know what
viewer.
it's worth.
No, make it an NFT and then mint it. Like I say, you give it away. You give it away as an NFT. You don't give away the real
You
thing.
Official,
don't blockchain, dude.
Official Wizards of the Coast. I have this rare NFT here.
Well, like, okay, so I think out of the only one here, Charlie's the only one that's like probably spent a fuck ton on Pokemon cards. Like, so what do you think about his like $3.5 million like Pokebox buy? Because I thought it was bullshit. Like
Like,
from
you mean
start.
the whole thing was staged?
I don't know if it. No, I'm not going to say it's staged. I think he knew he was buying into a scam and got all these organizations involved to pump up the video and like sell that fucking
Yup.
vitamin water.
That's what I'm
shit or
saying.
whatever
I
he
think it was a
selling.
$3.5 million advertisement for his drink.
So I feel like I watched the video. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing because it's kind of hard to sit through. I don't really like that kind of content. But
Right.
I watched, the reveal that the box was G.I. Joe cards and shit. And it all feels really staged. It feels super forced. With $3.5 million, he did nothing to like take care of it or anything
And
like
also-
that. And then
He's holding it over a pool. Like, look at this, boys. $3.5 million card.
the whole thing does scream like super fake.
Mm-hmm.
But that company that verified it,
BBCE,
BBCE, their whole reputation was ruined instantly.
Instantaneously.
People immediately called into question everything they've ever verified. Their whole business has pretty much sunk as a result of that. So I find it really hard to believe they would agree to it,
And
even
that's
if
the,
Logan paid them.
That's the only thing that I think that doesn't make it staged, because it's like, I get like working with Logan is one thing, but like if I had like a 50-year-old brand, I would never put it into like any, like I wouldn't jeopardize it at all.
Exactly.
So it's
it
like,
wouldn't make any sense for them. It ruined their business, like, completely. No one will ever trust the BBCE again.
yeah, even the store that he was working with, it's like, and the reason I say that it's like staged and weird, it's like,
And
every
it's
time.
happened to me before, right? Like, there's plenty of ways to scam someone, and the reason you'd go to the BBCE is that way you'd have a guarantee from the experts that it wasn't. But all they did is they had some fucking dude that said, "Yeah, this tape looks old, so it's probably good." It's like, that's not helpful.
Yeah, it's sunken into the box. It's sunken into the box. I swear.
yeah, like
I swear.
you see the tear lines, like he's looking at the label, and it's like the tear lines between the tape and the label, like they were consistent. I'm like,
and the marks through the label. He's like, you can see the corrugation from the cardboard through the label. Dude, if you put a label on cardboard and rub it around in dirt, you can see that in about 5 minutes.
yeah. I mean, for 3.5 million, I'd be finding a way to get like DNA tests done on this guy on the cum outside this box.
Also,
so, like, get it through the edge.
Bought it with Bitcoin. Bought it with Bitcoin too.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
But he got the money back, as far as I know. Like, this is the thing that shocks me, because like he did the 3.5 million buy. However, with the stipulation that if the box is fake, I'll get my 3.5 million. So it's like there's no risk to Logan. Like, he's completely free. It's the brands and like it's always a bald guy that he finds doing this Pokemon shit.
Yep.
And it's always the ball. Like, even in the video, the guy's like, so when I was buying this box, it had a weird fucking story attached to it. It was shady as hell. And I'm like,
his story kept changing.
Millions?
Yeah, fucking Pitbull. I wouldn't trust him with anything. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, even after hearing the shady stories, you'd still give him millions of dollars. You're the kind of guy that gets the homeless man's like COVID test at the 7-Eleven. You're the man that chooses to get. That's the intellect right there. I get it. I understand. So I'm like, I'm looking at the whole video. It's like, even the reactions weren't even genuine. Like, if I paid 3.5 million for a box of Pokemon cards and the first thing I saw was G.I. Joe cards, I'd probably say some shit that would get me insta-banned off the platform just out of anger. You know, like, it wouldn't be like a PewDiePie bridge incident, but we're getting there. Okay, we're getting to that point of pure unbridled rage.
Gamer moments.
And also, yeah, it's also like, who's paying 3.5 million for this box?
Fools, bro. Fools.
Well, I remember, Charlie, you're the only person that I ever saw talk about this when buying Pokemon cards. You were like, you don't buy them specifically for the investment. You know, like, it's really just
you're
like,
dumb too.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, you're dumb.
Well, I mean, you make content out of it. It's a completely different thing.
And it is also entertaining. Yeah. I mean, to do it like the is his name Leonhardt? Leonhardt,
Leonhardt.
That dude, I've loved that guy. That guy is like one of the most just wholesome YouTubers on the entire platform. He owns a Pokemon business and he does all sorts of stuff. I love his videos. They're great. But a lot of it seems like the crypto people and the NFT people who get into the Pokemon card, because it's like a gateway drug almost for a lot of them. Unfortunately. But
the concept of Pokemon cards having
it.
value is very similar to NFTs having value. Like, it's
it's more real though.
The thing that
it's a little more real.
I could eat this right now if I wanted.
Please don't.
Well, the thing about like, and I hate the fact that sometimes podcast becomes like a fucking financial gateway for like people to jump in, but like, it's very true to talk about this kind of shit, because this is what I do now for like basically living for like years at this point. It's like, that's how I make my money. It's like, find a way to invest it properly, or like, most of it is through property, which is the safest form of investment ever, right? People have always shat on me.
You own
shit. I remember I had a guy famously one time tell me,
but does it 10x?
I've had somebody say, you can't 10x property. I'm like, you can't 10x, 100x any normal investment, okay? And have it be like somewhat legitimate.
Yeah, Charles Ponzi.
So, yeah, so when I look at like all this Pokemon card stuff and like all these, like, even when it comes to old retro games, like, I don't know if you guys have seen like the Carl Job stuff. I've covered it a few times on my channel, but like, people are buying like NES cartridges of like Super Mario Brothers, possibly the most widely printed game on the NES ever. I believe that was like a pack-in at some point. And they're buying that for like $1 million. And it's like fractionally buying it. Like, okay, guys, we get to like timeshare this fucking Pokemon cartridge. Like,
I play it.
Maybe I get to, I get to take it home with me on the weekend, right? It's a timeshare. I'm like, who fucking does that? And they think it's like going to be an investment or something. I'm like, for that to be an investment, it has to have like utility. That fucking cartridge is going to die at some point. Like the internal's oxidized, so it's like it's gone. But you can't like you got all these grading companies that are like in like just completely overtaken by like investors, fly by night guys, and then you've got like people who are running these like auction sites, and you find out, oh, they're one and the same. Oh, now you understand why like that 9.8 graded like Pokemon card or that like NES cartridge is suddenly worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's like it's not legitimate. Like it's not unless you're using it to make content. Like unless you found a way to like buy a 50 grand booster box, but somehow get like 100 grand sponsor, you're like, you know, you're in the green. Until then, that 50 grand booster box does fuck all for you. You're not going to be able to really sell it once it's cracked, I believe, anyways, right?
Yeah, I think it's just so dumb, man. I think it's like just the perfect example of just times are ending. You know, people are spending all their money on pieces of paper and PNGs and shit. I don't know.
No, but it's like
the old boomer in me.
Happened, though. It's always happened. I'm sure if we went back to our parents,
happened 900 AD. Rome didn't end well for them.
Everyone thinks they can make money off the dumbest shit because they see other people faking it.
Yeah.
It's just that it's something that YouTubers have known is coming for a long time. Like when you grow up on the internet and you see like fake pranks, you see all this fake shit, you know, you don't realize that it's all not real.
Yeah.
So then you just get
like lying
said
to you.
Me the other day, the only people he trusts less than politicians are YouTubers.
Totally reasonable.
He's not wrong though.
I know.
He's not wrong, man. Like I mean, he's not totally out of left field on that assessment. I respect him for that one.
Especially YouTubers that live on the West Coast, right?
Guys.
Fuck those YouTubers. They suck.
I feel like this is the Los Angeles curse. Every time you go to Los Angeles, you turn into a fucking douche.
Yeah.
It is absolutely
it's true.
Case.
Like I remember like years ago, somebody was like, "You want to start like a content house in Los Angeles?" I'm not gonna name names or anything, but like I've gotten feeler offers, and this is from like not the horror community, but like this is years ago in like the creepypasta community, like mixed between the two, and it was like we should start like a content house. I'm like, of what? Just like people reading stories on the internet.
I was invited to a content house,
and then
Texas.
Like Los Angeles got mentioned, and I'm like immediately in my head, like I visualize the whole thing, and it's just like the worst content house, and it's like just like it's like you can't. All content houses are doomed to die. Okay. Even if it's like the coolest people running it, most of them are doomed to like die. Okay. Cause like you just can't live together as like degenerate social outcast YouTubers, make stuff together.
I was
especially in LA. And why even go?
Texas.
Why even go to LA?
But like, I don't even show my
Texas is way better.
Right? So why would I be in a content house? What do I gain from being locked in a room in a content house while people are vlogging all over the place?
I think it's the idea of like spitballing ideas 24 hours a day with your friends.
Do you know that?
Just have Social Blade on the big flat screen in the living room.
Yeah. I don't know how many times you guys have been to like fucking events and shit, like crazy, you know, like YouTube, like VidCon and stuff like that. So I went to like VidCon. Well, VidCon got canceled last year because of like COVID, but like everyone still had like a booking and they went and they all talked. It is the worst parties ever. Like YouTube isn't my job, but like if it was my job, the last thing I would want to talk about is analytics every day. You know, like let's talk about like let's talk about how to get into the algorithm.
Right.
That's all. That's literally all a content house is. It's just motherfuckers. It's you know the thing is, it's like I just upload content and I like hit public and I walk away. It's like, if it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, whatever. Tomorrow's a new fucking day. Who cares? My only philosophy is like, if I like making that content, I will make it. Like, I like making virus content. Sometimes it doesn't do well. Sometimes it fucking pops off. But I don't care. Like, I enjoy making it and I upload it, right? You go to any of these places, like a fucking YouTuber house, it's like, all right, boys, while we're making the video, they're more interested in like, how do you thumbnail it? How do you like SEO optimize it? How do you like make sure it hits the fucking I'm like, dude, if that was like life, I'd go mentally insane within like a fucking second. You know, I'd like just pop, like it'd be over. And that's why I don't think they work, because it's not like, I don't think it's people spitballing ideas. It's just literally like insecure people who are like trying to find the best way to stay like relevant on a platform.
It's the one guy that had a 1 out of 10 video consoling the 3 guys with 8 out of 10 videos.
It's okay, guys. Yeah. It'll be all right.
Next time we'll be
tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
Like my idea of a content house, all right, is like you wake up, all right, you snort a line of G Fuel, okay, you like Pokimane, like fucking get that shit ready with the credit card. You do a line. and you just start shit posting ideas. Okay, it is what like I would love to make ghost hunting an actual thing on this podcast.
Dude, same.
Although I would love to make ghost hunting where all of our ad reads are quite literally just by the ghost. Like we just aim the parabolic mic in a corner.
Oh my god!
And it's like a fucking. That
This
would be the
video
shit.
is brought to you
Raid
by
Shadow
Manscaped.
Because there's no way. Look, I've tried the ghost hunting shit in reality. Maybe I'm not a believer, okay? But I've never been hunted by a ghost.
Same,
okay?
bro.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I love the idea of it though, right? But it just is so much work because you have to set something up. Otherwise, you just go to an empty building and fucking do nothing.
Yeah, that is
And even
it.
if you
Yeah.
do set it up, it's like it's not cool like fucking phasmophobia where like you can just like get hunted by
Yeah.
ghosts.
I did a ghost hunting video and I bought all this stuff on my grandparents have a farm in Virginia and there's a house that was built in the 1700s on it and it's been like added onto and like the attic has a bunch of weird shit in it and like from old enough to where the people that live there, my grandparents don't know where it's from. So it's like from like the 1800s and stuff like that. So it's really old.
There's like no record keeping
Yeah.
on that. It's just gone.
Very creepy. There's like these little velvet shoes up in the attic. So it's super weird. And there's fucking like snake skins and everything everywhere. We like, I've lived near there my whole life. Since I was a child, always been terrified of it, right? So scared. I would never go into the attic. There's like a weird, scary doorway and shit. We made a video last year or 2 years ago, something like that. And we pretty much did all we could to like.
You didn't get a response?
No, of course not.
Fuck.
Of course not.
I was waiting for this whole thing to end, and you'd be like, you had like something fly across the room.
No,
and
there
shit.
was,
I like, oh.
there was, we did see, I had a little shitty IR camera that I bought off Amazon. We saw, fucking, what are those little dots? The orbs.
Ghost orbs.
Yeah. It's just dust.
No. It must have been a light haunting.
It's a light haunting. Yeah. It was a gin.
Yeah, it was probably a
It's a
gin.
gin.
You know what? If we're gonna do ghost hunting, we should all just buy like a VR headset and just do like phasmophobia.
I'm down.
Like actually,
Ooh.
if you're down for that, Charlie, we should just like.
That's a
fucking do,
cute
like,
idea. Like we go to a haunted house with just like phasmophobia.
Oh my God.
Just wander around an actual like haunted
Holy
place.
fuck. That's a really good idea. It's scary though.
I mean, like the only reason I say like actual VR phasmophobia is we'd actually get like a ghost hunt. Like I was playing that last night, and it was like on the hardest difficulty. Oh shit, the ghost like actually like starts haunting you the moment you step foot in that
It's
house.
intense,
like,
yeah. It's quick.
No, but in VR, that game's like insane. Like recently, I've stopped playing too much video games. Like in front of like I've just stopped playing games like on a PC or like console because it's like I only kind of do it as like A, I'm like really busy, and also B, it's like I like doing single player shit most of the time. Like I'll play like an hour or two of like a fucking RPG and then I'll call it a day. But I loaded up like Phasmophobia on the old VR headset there. I was like, damn, this
fun.
is like how you actually should play a video game, dude. Like,
It's a fun
it
game.
fucking blew my mind away.
We need to get a kid
Like,
to play it.
changes. Yeah.
Record that.
If I get a kid to play it, and they'll be like, free. Yeah, no, I should get my aunt's kids to fucking sit down and like. They tried VR and they like hated it. They like absolutely hated VR, and it was like,
Wait till you let them try
Oh,
Phasmo.
why?
They'll fucking hate that shit, dude.
yeah, no, they were trying to play like they were trying to just play some. I think it was Beat Saber or whatever it was, and they just didn't
It's a
like
good
it.
game.
Yeah, they didn't like get the whole VR. They're so
I
used to like
suck at
playing
it.
Warzone and Fortnite and everything. Like that's why I'm saying Nux, you should do like fucking VR Phasmophobia. I'd love to see you do like a gaming channel. That'd be kind of
Yeah, right.
you'd be like up there with that Kazuna AI, the first VTuber I ever saw like years ago on PUBG. I'm like, because I don't know if you know who she is,
Sure.
but like
She's an NFT now. Did you know that? True story.
they all become NFTs. But like the VTuber gaming shit was really cool because back when PUBG was like relevant, she was like the only PUBG YouTuber I watched. 'Cause she was just going to like the Asian dominated like servers and just start screaming over the headset and like getting like mad kills. I'm like, this is surprisingly like actually entertaining, and I guess I'll
the
stick around. And...
There's like a pretty huge VTuber community at this point, and most of them are just basic Twitch gamer types.
Well, I didn't know like how big the VTuber community
Well,
was
until they
like, I
canceled me.
started,
Thanks,
like...
bro. Thanks, bro. That's very nice of you to say.
Well, yeah, I didn't know there was like all that many. I thought you were like the only person like sitting around with like a PNG as an avatar, and then like fuck, there's like thousands of other
Yeah,
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, I had no
Shoot,
fucking
oh,
clue,
fuck,
bro.
Christ.
VTubers are the biggest thing right now. That's a huge trend. Everyone's making VTubers as well.
Charlie, when are you
They're
making a
huge.
VTuber?
I probably wouldn't. I
Oh,
don't think I
come
would.
on!
Alright,
I still need to do Chad
might be a
Thundercock,
slight
Nux.
spoiler. I might be making you a VTuber, Charlie.
Ooh, that's kind of cute. Okay, well there you go. That'll
there
work.
you go. Bam, like fucking go sit on like. Oh, well, I don't know. Like I think like just being a VTuber, and it's like I remember like fucking Pokimane wanted to be a VTuber, and going back to it, and it's like
And she got into
kind
drama
of some
again.
shit for it. Yeah, she got into drama for that. It was like
drama for everything. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird.
that woman gets into drama for fucking breathing, and I kind of like I'm like it's got to be stressful for her, but like part of me is like, man, sometimes I wish I could cause drama just by doing the most mundane shit in the world. You
Easy
know,
to stay relevant, I guess.
yeah, no, well, it's like, oh, Muta breathe, like he's like breathing one day. Fuck, okay, let's get rid of him. He's on the internet, like.
Bro,
doing
fuck
basic
that guy.
human
After that
functions.
whole Ninja Pokimane meltdown, I was dying when Ninja just goes live on Twitch to play Fortnite like nothing happened.
He's so funny, man.
Did you see the Pokimane tweet? I'm going brawless for the rest
Yeah.
of the day. I'm like,
Hell.
He got him, bro. He got him.
I
She's
just
funny.
think it's kind of sad when legal teams. What I found really cringy, and I'm going to be honest, like, why is it that we're bringing legal teams against each
Yeah, what
other
the fuck?
over fucking L plus hate rate? Like, I'll be real, like. We should all like. I'm gonna joke about that next time when you're on like stream. We're gonna get into like fake ass drama, Caleb. But I'm just gonna be like, I'm sending my legal team on you, and you have to be like really committed to the bit and real about it.
What if I started crying and
Super
turned my
real.
stream off?
The phrase,
Oh, like-
the phrase
yeah.
is just a defamation lawsuit.
Oh,
It's such a
like-
weak mindset. You're okay with what happened.
Like-
Losing.
Like you're just sitting over there, like on your phone, and then you're like, you just like bring it up to the screen.
Yeah.
And it's like, fucking, it's like I can't believe he called me.
I turn my stream off and I forget to stop my stream and then I have. Do you guys remember that video, the world's biggest freak out? That kid who freaked out when his parents took away something from him and he stuck that remote in his butt. That'll be me.
He's actually like a RuneScape streamer now.
Is he?
No, that dude, he still does the angriest freakout videos. He has like 20 or 30 of those
Holy
now.
shit!
That dude's got to be like old as fuck now, though.
He's getting old. Yeah, he's like in his late 20s, I think.
Yeah, here I just opened up his channel, Freakout Kid After Dentist, which we all know is like this dude's high out of his. But yeah, Freakout Vid 40, dude. You're you got to catch up on your freakouts, Charlie. You're at like number 20.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's really pumping those numbers. It was like 35 months ago.
I know, dude. Like it's his greatest freakout video, 37 original. I love how it's titled like OG YouTube, like original video,
Yeah.
like in all capitals.
Re-upload. It's not. It's just not a
Oh
re-upload.
god, no, it's not. I remember when I saw that like remote being stuck up his ass, and I was like, dude, this is. How do you get to that point where you freak out and start sticking remotes up your ass?
We've all been to that point. I'm
That's
sure.
true. I've been there. We've been there.
Well, look, the day I stick a remote up my ass, I will upload a video of it as proof because I haven't reached that point yet. Okay, if I ever get that mad on playing
That
some
is the day
fucking
you open your OnlyFans.
What did you guys
If
call
I-
the remote when you were kids?
just the remote.
I also just called it
Really?
remote.
I called it the clicker.
Yeah,
Oh, that is some like deep south kind of shit right there. Yeah.
I was like, that's what I had running in my head. I'm like, he's gonna say clicker. Isn't
Clicker, bro. Give me the clicker.
He? Nux, what about you? Is it something in French?
No, it's just a remote. I'm a simple
that's fine.
man.
That's
Controller.
cute.
Said that as well.
Yeah, but you're a simple man who's like French based.
Give me the clicker.
I am so far from French based. It annoys me, the French bit. I'm not gonna live in Montreal forever, I promise you. There's no way.
That's the thing. It's like when you said you were from Montreal, I'm like, I love everything about this guy except the goddamn city that he's in. Fuck my
Dude,
life. Montreal and Toronto are like oil and fucking water.
Bro,
dude. I
I'm-
can't handle the pretentiousness from that city.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either, honestly.
Like it's definitely not.
When
there.
I
But-
went ghost hunting, I went to Czechoslovakia. I didn't just go to some haunted house. I went
Wait,
I went
what?
looking
No,
for
no,
the
no.
golem, my man.
Wait, you actually went to Czechoslovakia for ghost hunting, or you just like?
I
fucking
was there
pulling it?
anyway, and I spent the day ghost hunting. I did not find anything, but I did try.
Give us the
Who were you
context of
looking
the
for?
place.
Golem.
Yeah, were
Yeah,
you,
was it like a boss
The
battle?
Was it like a
Golem of
djinn or a
Prague.
mimic
it's
or
like
something?
This whole folklore thing.
Kid the Fresher burning.
yeah, but you know all those Europeans are always trying to like hype shit up over there. Like this place was built like 3,000 years ago. Fucking
Yeah.
like Stonehenge. There's gonna be like 10 ghosts in this area. They're all fucking lying. It was built like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Bruh.
It was like when Schlatt tried like fucking gaslighting us last week by telling us about that one statue in the
Yes.
middle of like Prague. Yeah, so Schlatt comes on last because he bought like the King Kong like
Balls.
with the
Yeah,
big
the
balls.
nuts.
Yeah, so he's like telling us it had this like statue in Prague. And I'm like, you're fucking lying. Because he like goes on the whole Google Maps Street View like fucking investigation. We don't find it for like 3 years. It's like some Mandela effect shit. I'm like, it never existed. There's no way Prague was like cool with that. And then he showed us like a Google image of it. I'm like, I still kind of don't fucking buy it, you know? Like, there's no way you could have something that cool just sitting out there out of nowhere. I don't.
It's all they got, man. It's all they got. After the war, that's all they had.
Muta, you should check your DMs. Check your Twitter on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let me.
It's really blurry right now. I won't be able to see the joke.
Wait.
I hope the payoff.
Here we go. It's building up.
We're gonna have to cut this one short, boys. Hold on. We're gonna have to cut this
Yeah, I
piece
can't
short.
read that
Yeah.
at all.
Can I?
There, you see that?
Not even a little bit, Muta.
Yeah. It's pretty blurry. It's pretty
All right,
blurry.
Oh, that was the spot right there.
Muta, you are a fart smeller, not a smart fella.
Oh, is it like reversed for you guys?
No, it's like pixelated.
It's blurry.
Oh,
That was
well,
worth
it's
a
like,
shot.
Muta, you snort too much G Fuel and are too anti-Montreal. I'm getting my legal team involved. You're making a huge mistake.
Defamation.
Bring it on, Nux, okay? Bring it on. I do not give a fuck. I will stand by my take on that one. That place is too pretentious for me.
I'm with
no
you.
way.
Did you ever get sued by Faze, Muta? Before I forget to ask.
No, I walked on a landmine for that one.
Wow.
So I know Coffee got the cease and desist, and
Mhm.
like I was kind of like mentioned onto it, but like I don't think they were gonna do it because it's one thing if you sue somebody. Like Coffee's got really good legal protection, like he's got really good legal insurance, and I can just like I've got a lawyer as well, so it's like if you sued us, I always kind of like threw the idea back at him. I'm like, oh, so if you do choose to sue, I'm like, I'll just pay like the $40,000, I guess it would be to get into discovery, and it's like then we'll just have the government look into our shit. So unless you really want to go there,
Mm-hmm.
feel free. And I know that Faze didn't because I talked to the CEO for the company, and like actually like Faze didn't have any clue what was going on. Like I just want to reiterate that like they had no fucking clue at upper management what their partners were doing from what I was told. So it's like they were actually really keen on having like even me and Coffee fly out to investigate, but I was like there's no way I'm touching that without like the FBI, you know, like a fucking law enforcement actually looking in, because if I touch it, it's all tampered, which I don't think that was like their intention. I think they were just like kind of like trying to clear their name, you know? So I was like, the only way that's going to happen is if like you let the SEC or like FBI get in. The second time when I did Nelk, oh, dude, fucking everyone in there was like flipping on each other. It was fucking insane with that whole story. Like we were originally for that Rubet thing, we were trying to like go for like video day after day after day, right? It was all going to be like one like week, like of just like Shark Week for like online crypto casinos. The only reason it like came out in that way was because the moment that Coffee dropped his one video and I dropped my second one, everyone in that entire thing started flipping on each other. I did get a lawsuit threat on that, and I can't say who it was like publicly, but it like quelled down. It was like a behind the scenes type deal. It was like some defamation lawsuit, and I was like,
Was it Fortnite wife?
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't. Ninja was nowhere close to this one. I didn't get a DM from Jessica Blevins going like, can't talk shit about my man like
Listen.
this.
You are
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah. I didn't get anything like that yet. So like, basically throughout the whole thing, I will say, Steve. Fuck, I forget. It's like Steve will do it.
Minecraft? Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy, like, I was like, man, I felt so bad for him because, like, initially we kind of had this thing where, like, maybe Steve's like a ringleader, maybe Steve's like running
He's
the
a
whole
genius.
thing, bro.
No,
when
he's
you
like
talk-
actually illiterate. There's no way he was leading it. There's no chance.
no, like, but like, dude, like 5 minutes into me listening to this like one behind the scenes call that he had with Coffee, I'm like, I felt bad for him. Like, yo, Steve's not.
Bro,
I don't know if Steve even remembers how to tie his
Bro
shoes in
can't
the fucking
read, man.
morning. like it's just
That's
like
pretty funny.
Steve. Well, like
Poor guy.
every time you hear Steve talk, it's like behind the scenes. Like you'll ask Steve, it's like, oh, so how much money would you make, Steve? And like theoretically, it'd be like, I'll make $1 million. And I'm like, oh, so how much will you spend on stupid shit like to get $1 million a month? I'm like, so you have like this massive cash flow and you just like give it, like you just like spend it all. I was like, yeah. What's wrong with that? I'm like, you see nothing wrong with it? No. And then you ask him like basic questions like, okay, so like some shady European company gives you like $500,000 to promote this one site, and he's like, yeah, man, I thought it was a deal. I'm like, this is like the fucking rice gum defense, you know? Like, yeah, they just gave me money. I just said yes to whatever. like,
Yeah, like he's very dumb. Like he's very noticeably dumb.
yeah, I don't think it hides it.
There's no Yeah, there's no like mystery to it where he's like playing a character. The guy's just like actually an idiot.
Yeah, it's like when like I remember like when Rice Gum and like Aiden Ross and all these people came out, which like I have no like respect for any of these guys. Like I know like Rice Gum, fucking when you like listen to him, like every time I've talked to like anything about Rice Gum with anyone, even his closest friends are like, no, he's like genuinely not the brightest guy. Like he's not the sharpest tool in the fucking shed. That's his closest friends. Okay, I'd be offended if any of you guys were like, it's like, what do you guys think about Muta's intelligence? And you're like, oh, he's a fucking dipshit. Like if you guys said that, I'm like, well, fuck you guys. But like all of his closest friends are like, yeah, if he sees a brand deal, he just kind of takes it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I believe it. I'm like, I don't think Rice Gum is like that intellectual to like run a crazy scheme, nor would I ever accuse him of that, because like he genuinely just seems like a guy that's like, if I gave him $30,000 to talk about some like stupid crypto deal, he'd be like, sure, that's 30 grand that I have in the bank
Just
the next
give me
day.
the talking points.
Exactly. And then like fucking when I was looking at Aiden Ross, it's like Aiden Ross is malicious though. Like he was like apologizing. He's like, I didn't know MILF token would be a scam. A week ago, I was like, yo, guys, they paid me to talk about this shit. I hope you guys didn't fucking take it. I got paid a fat bag. Like, yeah, that, like, I'm like, damn, dude, there's no thinking twice. It's just full upfront savagery. Like, at least back in the day when you were going to scam your fans, like, they gave you a fucking, like, stupid little shirt along with it, you know? You at least got something. Now you just get, like, here's a JPEG, it's done. Like, whatever. And it's gotten to a point where it's like I think the audience is okay with it. Like 12-year-old kids watch, they don't care.
Yeah,
like, they don't mind.
Don't care, man. Seems like maybe we should get into it, guys. Let's start an NFT. Let's do it.
I feel like I feel like here's the thing. I feel like we're considered kind of like I've gotten this too. Somebody's like, why do you have this like holier than thou mentality? It's like these guys are just trying to secure the bag. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like they're committing financial fraud. It's not holier than thou. Like I had one.
You snitching, bro. You're snitching.
You're so above. You seem just on your high horse above all this scam shit, bro. What the fuck?
What is that
dude?
Weird
when I talk about
thing, that's people do that for everything.
Dude, when I
it's
talk,
like they're committing.
You have no idea the amount of people who like just say you're jealous. You're jealous. You're jealous.
Plus you fell
ratio.
off.
I'm like jealous of what? Like it seems like because like in their minds they think like all these YouTubers are like multi-billionaires, the ones that they watch, and anybody criticizing them have to like suck fucking dicks for nickels. And I'm like, that's not how it is at all. We just like, we're comfortable with what we have. I don't like, I've always said this, like even in the videos, I'm like, I'm not jealous of these people. All right. I live comfortably myself. I don't need the millions of dollars that I would get out of like scamming my fucking literal fans. I'm like shamelessly too. Like it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing. And it makes me feel like shit because like every time I read those comments, I'm like, fuck it. I might as well just scam people too. I don't give a fuck anymore. God damn, it's so fucking easy to run a goddamn Ponzi scheme on these dipshits.
It really is.
Might as well. Like, I was like, I might as well change my fucking Twitter handle to like Ruck Puller Extraordinaire and just fucking run a scheme. I don't care.
Just literally change your name to Charles Ponzi and then just start creating cryptos.
The funny thing is, like, like none of these people would know who that is. Or be like, oh yeah, that seems like a real expert. Let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go check out Ponzi's new tweet. What is I'm investing in?
I like the videos that Charlie posts like recently about like Twitter pickup artists or like TikTok pickup artists.
Those guys are great,
dude. Do you know the Makeout world champion, Charlie? The champion of Makeouts?
Is it Prank Invasion?
Yeah, is it not Prank Invasion?
No. I forget what his fucking name is. He texts me. I signed up for his thing. Hold on. I don't remember what his name is. It's Vince. I'm looking up Vince Kelvin. Vince Kelvin, the world champ.
Oh, the spiky hair guy, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's got my personal phone number. He texts me.
Are you doing something with him, or are you just trying to learn?
No, I like jokingly signed up to a thing on stream, and the fucking phone number that he puts that like to contact the business for support is his literal cell phone number. I immediately felt so bad, and I was like,
wait, hold on, boys. This is a rabbit hole we all have to go down together.
Vince Kelvin.
No way I just found out about it. So I'm like,
world-renowned makeout expert.
Are you guys
5,000 makeouts at least today.
Are you guys seeing what I'm sharing right now?
It's not loading.
No.
Oh, fuck. I'm on his like Instagram, seductioncoaching.com.
Yeah, I signed up for it. I really want to do a video with him and like learn.
Make out with him.
Dude, you guys just make out.
This is terrible. Learn how to attract, seduce, and bed the beautiful girls you've been. Why do all these sites look the fucking same? They're all the same goddamn site. I'm not even sure. Like, it's always the same fucking site. No, look, like here, I'm gonna try. Like, see, look at this.
Yeah.
Learn how to attract, seduce, and
me.
bed the
Yeah,
most
there it
beautiful. Get full access to all of Vince Holly.
His nickname.
Get
is
out of
Holly. And it is too.
You get a minimal month. You paid $129 for this.
I paid over 300
Oh, shit.
for everything. I
Contact
signed up for all of it.
Oh, I love these values they put on, guys. 7-hour training master.
That's what I
class
did,
with
yep.
Vince, 220. Okay. Daily coach. Did you get the daily coaching package?
I
too?
did, yeah. And then I felt really bad because I didn't want to ask for a refund because I was like, you know what? I'll take the fat L, whatever. This is all right. And I was like, listen, man, my friend signed me up as a joke. Can you cancel my subscription?
I'm gonna put the credit card block on that one.
I feel so bad for
evening
him.
class. Pick up Academy VIP. That's
What?
$1,000 value. You got the VIP pass, didn't you?
No. I didn't.
How are you gonna expect to pick up girls with the fucking VIPs
True, man.
to the VIP?
True, man.
50% off everything. Yeah, like look at this site. You really feel comfortable putting your card details into this shit?
Oh yeah. Whoa, baby, do I?
Look, Vince's cell. There it is right there.
Ah! Wait, he just like doxed his own number. Sorry, you gotta like blur that.
Yeah, for sure.
And we are not getting any younger. In fact, failure in dating and sex are some of the most regretted parts of life as men age. And it's like,
Have you had a class with him yet?
No, I'm like contemplating what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to actually like let him know, hey, like, can I film this? Or if because I don't really want to troll him, too hard. Because he seems like a genuinely really nice guy. Like, seriously, he was so nice.
Well, not
He
only
looks like
is he
he's from
nice,
that
but he
one,
also
like,
knows
scene
the
band.
deep psychology of females.
Yeah, he's also fucking just hot as shit. Look at him.
Yeah, kind of is though. He's got like that Jeffree Star vibe going on. I kind of appreciate it.
It's like blood on the dance floor.
Yes,
kinda.
dude.
Yeah, weekly 1 hour group session on. Is this motherfucker using Skype in 2020?
Kelvin. And he has a really thick accent, too. I'm not sure where he's from.
Oh, he's grown up in Europe.
I grew up in Europe. I kissed
most-
5,000 girls a day.
The most highly awarded.
He's on with
seduction-
Steve Harvey, the man who teaches people.
It's perfect.
Oh, there's no way. This guy has how many failed marriages and he's teaching you how to keep
He
women?
has 4.
What?
He has 4 failed marriages, and he has books that he wrote about how to fix your marriage.
He's got 2 videos, like 2 pimps. You gotta understand, like, this whole, like, fucking... Yeah, this is, by the way, it's like whole, like, Instagram shit. Heightening of true masculinity. Or
I think I did that one, too.
I haven't seen him make out with any women.
Me neither.
Yet. Like all of his videos he posts, he does not make out with any of the women.
But he said he slept with thousands of girls. Thousands.
And has
this
it-
man is a walking
Yeah.
STD bomb.
No. What do you mean? That's so... No. He's clean, bro.
Oh, it doesn't happen?
Bro,
He's clean.
AIDS is all in the head.
He's clean. He doesn't have sex. He just has makeouts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of like blue balled himself. It's like strip club plus experience is what he's got. Like,
Yeah.
but
He's
like
a
the
legend.
pickup artist shit is like, it's so fucking weird because it's like we all know there's such a strong market for that. Like it is like
Yeah.
there are so many people who I would say that most of the people who fall into like requiring the pickup artist shit, they're actually not like. I feel like they're totally normal, level headed, like cool looking dudes. It's just they've got such a massive self-confidence issue.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a big issue too where like some of these people think that just because they were born into the world, they're entitled to love. And I always have to say it in the hardest way ever. I'm like, you are not entitled to love in every capacity, okay? Like you got to kind of earn it, right? Like
You gotta be
earn
hot.
your job, you earn anything, exactly.
Mhm.
It's like I remember it was like one of the Pokimane ninja tweet stuff where they're like, Twitch rewards hot people. I'm like, I think every facet of society rewards hotter people. It could be guys or girls, like if you're just anywhere decent, attractive looking, you'll succeed in anywhere in life. You
I
could,
mean, look at us.
you could skate by.
We have a combined almost
Wow.
20 million subs. Look at this. Fucking sexy.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Each one of us is a team.
to be fair, one of us is making up literally almost half of that 20 million. But
Yeah, for sure. But like at the end of the day, it's like if you combine all of our attractiveness skill, we might get to like a 9 or a 10 or maybe even.
I think we could definitely push like the upper bounds of mid-level. I'd say.
I'm very happy to contribute with my 2-dimensional body right here.
Girls are into that 2D body.
that's true.
Yeah, no, girls love to.
They love making out with NFTs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They want to be able to fuck the Bored Ape Yacht Club
Yup.
they just paid $400,000 for. What are you talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, but like I'm on
Makeouts.
his like actual YouTube channel. It's actually got like 4,000 some subscribers, so it's kind of like a little YouTube hidden gem. Kisses random girl in less than this man's speed running pussy on the internet. I'm actually fucking loving his channel.
Does he kiss the girl in that video? Because I've never seen him actually kiss.
I've never seen him kiss.
Yeah, so kisses random girl in less than a minute during. I guess I'll just share it. You guys won't be able to hear the audio, but like
That's fine. I just need to see it.
so it's like
Yeah,
here's
it's more
like
visual.
speed running. We should like add a little.
This is me, Vince
speedrun chart over
Kelvin.
here.
I'm going to kiss you. 5,000 makeouts.
It's like, listen, did you get the $100 wired to you on PayPal yet? All right, let's go.
Oh,
was
that's
that
another
high
thing.
five?
He loves high fives.
Yes.
He
What was
loves high
that?
fives.
Absolutely, of course. It was
High
a high
five.
five. You need to see that again.
That's definitely going to be like one of the first things he teaches you, Caleb. He loves high fives.
You go to that
Once you
sexy
high five the
five.
girl,
You already
That's all you
between the
need.
pussy.
she looks so fucking uncomfortable.
She
Look
really
at that.
No,
That's
this is the attraction.
He should be an IRL streamer. He should start streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, that
know?
way we could prove all these. We could verify it. All right. No, he's got
High
like
five.
he's
Yeah.
got like a double high five going on. Did you like cup of feel on that one? Whoa.
I'm learning right
Vince.
now. I'm learning right now.
Well, she's 49 seconds in, so you better
Jeez.
not fucking like cuck me.
Kiss her,
He's
bro.
not getting a gold split here.
He's like literally. He clickbaited me. He said less than a minute. What are you talking about? Sunset Drive?
He looks like like a rock star.
Look at this. Dad is like, come here, daughter. Let's get out of here. Come here, kid. Stay away.
Oh my god, it's Vince Hollywood. I gotta get my wife out of here quick.
Don't make eye contact, honey.
Oh, there it is. 1 minute 48 seconds in.
Oh my!
Damn, dude, he's going.
Fuck!
Look at this one guy.
Oh my
He's
god!
eating a hamburger.
Oh shit.
Oh my god! He's eating a burger.
Well, there you go. You guys got.
Oh,
That
shit.
was
I love these
mega
comments.
staged, though. I mean,
Yeah.
No, that was real. What are you
look at
talking
how,
about?
No, what stage are these fucking comments, boys?
You are the
Man,
shit,
you
man.
kissed her like devil. You are the shit, man. Lol, he just walked away after the kiss. Of course, he's got like 1,000 other people to kiss. What do you
bro,
mean?
this man needs to kiss
Epic
at least
win.
12 women a day to keep up his averages.
He's a vampire.
I like the way she followed you at the end. Vince, you're very good. I've been studying pickups since 1990.
Oh, that's sad.
Motherfucker's a wizard.
His name was Majestic Leader. Did you see his username?
I did. Pickup in action, fresh from the field.
Here's
New.
the pickup in action. Vince Kelvin.
What the? Dude, just look at the title. How's
Sexy
no one
women.
fresh from the field like they're fucking cattle for him? Oh no! Look at this title. Oh,
Oh,
dude,
my
Vince,
God.
Vince, you're getting to that point. Outrageous approaches.
All right,
That's weird, Vince.
We found Vince's cupcake incident. I think we can keep going.
I don't know. It's
PUA.
he's uploading like 2 weeks ago. This is like active.
No, he's active. I knew that. I knew he kept posting. I just literally never seen him make out until he just showed me
I mean,
that
if
one.
Dude,
that
Vince
counts
is
as
amazing.
Making out, I don't know. It's more like turning your face into a vacuum cleaner.
Vince kissing 12 girls at the same time.
No way.
Whoa.
Just
8. There's no
like a
way.
donut of lips.
Where's the actual kiss though?
Don't scroll too far. You might find the other part.
Well, Vince should invest in a fucking
Better
cameraman
camera.
right now.
Bro,
Oh,
wait.
here comes
This video was
baby.
posted in 2016.
I'm going to kiss you on your head.
Oh
While I
my
was playing
God.
Fish Feed and Grow, he was kissing babes.
Dude, she's like actually scared. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
of
don't blame
course
you.
she is.
I just saw a vampire in broad
That's
daylight. I mean,
Yeah, that's a fucking natural reaction to Vince.
They're like, whoa, stop. No, get away, stay away. Oh God. Hi, Vince. I knew right from the beginning that girl was Italian. I am too.
let's go, Mamma Mia, Marcello.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob Doolon is Oh, I love this. Why didn't I know about the Vince rabbit hole?
Dude, Vince is
Shit.
incredible, man. I love Vince. He's such a supportive guy. He left me a voicemail. It was really nice.
I feel like he is just a nice. He's probably one of those like really passionate like Pepe Le Pew motherfuckers from Europe who are like trying to teach the
He's not
American.
French. I don't know why Caleb keeps portraying him as French. He's
Well-
got like a goofy accent from like some, like kind of like a Tommy Wiseau
He's Polish.
accent almost.
No, I have no
I mean,
idea.
hey, we don't know. Tommy Wiseau could be French. Nobody, I don't know if anybody knows the true nationality of Tommy. I think he might just still be an alien that was like dropped off of DARPA laboratories into like the States, and he just was allowed to film movies. But yeah, no, the pickup artist shit is like surprisingly such a huge market of people go into it. Like, I know I had to actually like cut off a friend of mine because his roommate was a real life pickup artist, and like he was like so fun story. He's like a pickup artist and a life coach. So it's a life coach that was bumming weed off of some random girl living in a basement apartment with him. I was like, man, like if I like,
dude, this man he knows the market well. He'll pick someone up with daddy issues and then he'll coach them on how to move past it. See, it's the 1-2.
So like I saw him like do life coaching shit. It was like he was on like Skype talking to like some chubbier dude, you know, like stuff about like how do I find a girl at a right place? How do I talk to her? How do I ask her out to go to the coffee shop? So in my head when I'm watching this whole thing, I'm like, you just go up to a girl, you say, wow, you know, I've noticed you around here a few times. Would you ever like to go out for a coffee? You know, just casually. But simple, done. It's not like the hardest thing in the world.
What is the coffee these days?
But,
like $100?
Oh, it's a $1. It's a $1 investment for a possible lifetime of other things.
Here,
But
this is the voicemail he left me.
Sorry, this is Vince Kelvin. I'm returning your call, so I will send you a text and I'll also email you. Thank you.
Thank you. I might have returned your call and email you. Thank you.
He seems like, does he have a cameo?
I don't think he's actually famous.
If he has a cameo, we could just like pay him to do the intro for this episode.
This is Vince Kelvin. Hello, it is me, Vince Kelvin.
Yeah,
5,000
Vince
makeouts
Kelvin
in the
telling
world.
you how to get thousands of
But
kisses
he also
watching
has
this.
to, when he says, yo, it's me, he has to kiss the camera.
No, but like when it came time for him, I'm like, so like this life coach rabbit hole and everything is just filled with like people who like haven't done anything,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just preying upon the people that like are just kind of starting out. And I'm like, it's such a scummy practice to me. So when I'm seeing it on TikTok, I'm like, there's so many people who are falling for it. Like this one TikTok I saw was like one dude just like grabs two girls and like starts walking off and nearly stumbles over and falls.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this is a hellscape, man.
It's
Getting
crazy.
onto this fucking
Every
site.
platform goes through that same cycle where YouTube, 7 years ago had the weird pickup artist phase. TikTok's starting out now. It's getting its pickup artist phase. And sooner or later, it's going to go full circle.
Twitch.
Even Twitch did that. They're doing the reaction thing now that YouTube was doing in 2015.
True.
You know, even when it came to the reaction shit, I remember expressly well, there was a YouTube channel known as Jinx Reloaded.
Oh, dude, I love Jinx.
Back in the day,
Jinx.
Back
Love
in the day,
Jinx.
we used to chastise Jinx Reloaded because every time somebody make a banger video, he would just download it, re-upload it, and with the same title and everything, and he would just overtake the original uploader. We used to like fucking burn this guy to the ground. There used to be like those reply girls way back.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
day, like, fucking
Reply girls, let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
way back. I remember like there was this
They were so
I think it was
hot.
Frankie. It was well. There's a Bonnie and Clyde story to that, and I don't know if I can like get into that for legal reasons because one of the husbands of the reply girls fucking. We had a thing out for each other behind the scenes a little back in the day, so I don't know if I can like exactly rip that bandit off yet. But back in the day, those reply girls, there was this YouTuber I watched. I think it was Frankie on PC and 1080p, who, by the way, just recently did come back and upload a few videos of DayZ, which is surprisingly nostalgic.
Yeah.
So he like did some Battlefield 3 videos, like Battlefield 3, like fucking top customization class. And back in the day, the only Battlefield advice you got on the internet was like fucking Frankie on PC and this one other channel known as Penguinz0 who was talking to people about like smoke grenade in the testicles on Bad Company 2.
Baby.
And I was like, well, it's a fucking hodgepodge of like picking between advice. Surprisingly, the smoke grenade strat was pretty good, but every time he uploaded a video, she would always just like download the video and be like, wow, that's amazing. Awesome. Gun class. Great. And just fucking kill it. And that's why, like, I think back end, like, YouTube had to change the time watch it so that wouldn't show up anymore. But we chastise it. We all hated it.
Yeah.
And now it's like, even on Twitch, it's like full episodes of MasterChef. I mean, it's to a point where I'm good with like Hassan. Like, we're friends and all, but like, I gotta be honest with you, I would not fucking watch seasons of that show knowing how litigious Fox is,
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm sure even like, because I know Charlie
Jinx-
uploaded
Jinx
MasterChef
didn't
shit on
end
your
up
channel.
getting, Jinx didn't get like stopped or whatever from
No.
for copyright.
Jinx
reasons.
wasn't watching.
No.
Jinx wasn't watching
He
big
was
shows. He was watching YouTube stuff.
YouTube
Yeah.
videos, right?
The reason he like got such outrage though is he wasn't a reaction channel. He literally would re-upload it, but put
Yeah.
his camera in the corner without saying a word. So he wasn't
Have
like
you seen
a reaction
Have
channel.
you seen the sleep
Bucket
streams
hat.
that are playing MasterChef? Their reactions aren't exactly forthcoming either.
I haven't seen the only one I've seen is Hassan, and he does like actually build up
Yeah,
like
he does.
a rapport with his chat while watching MasterChef. So I don't know how everyone else watches it, but at the very least he is engaging with the
Right.
I'm no
And-
snitch.
well,
I
like,
don't wanna
yeah.
say
a lot of the
names
stuff I
'cause I'm
see
no
where, like-
snitch, but I have seen sleep
Well,
streams playing MasterChef.
I'll say something like in a lot of
Oh,
those.
yeah, I know what you're talking about, Nux. Sorry, Mutahar.
No, go
yeah,
ahead.
there was that girl who went on Twitter the other day. I was like,
Yep.
I can't believe
Oh,
I
that
just
too.
got banned
Yes,
for
dude.
words and fire
Oh
while
my
I slept
God.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm
Wait,
sick.
what? She got banned for what?
She said, "I'm sick.
Yeah.
I can't be entertaining when I'm sick." So I had to
$4,000
have
that
something
bill.
else entertain my chat for me. So I just
Yeah, why
played
doesn't
MasterChef.
Twitch have sick days?
Yeah, Twitch should pay.
Oh, because she's like, I have like a $5,000 vet
Yeah.
bill to pay in Twitch.
Yep.
But she was
She-
trolling.
No,
so it's
I don't
like,
think she was. But also,
I don't think she was
don't
trolling.
really?
No, she got straight banned. She
Yeah.
was like, I don't.
but also, I have seen subathons where during the sleep portions of the subathon, they just like Netflix autoplay.
Yeah, I saw that
That's
once as well.
insane.
With Lord of the
What?
Rings.
What?
Yeah.
I just can't
why
even
are they
imagine
watching
that,
the
bro.
most litigious shit? It's one thing like,
So crazy.
dude. Okay, so I wanted ever since this whole thing happened, I kind of like, I unironically, so I don't use my Twitch channel a whole lot, so I don't really care if I get like fucking banned off there or something, or like get a suspension. Like it's not the end of the world. So I was just thinking like, if DMCA is not that fucking big of a deal, maybe I can sit and watch like super old '90s movies, like fucking Hackers and shit with like my audience.
Dude,
'Cause,
you
like,
could
imagine.
pirate the
If you-
Avengers and no one will care, okay?
Dude, like I feel like I'm probably just gonna do that. Like I shit on it, but I'm like, if everyone's just doing it, if I get lifetime banned for watching 1994's Hackers, I'm probably gonna laugh about it for a little bit. Like I'm probably just gonna like make a video and say like, this is fucking stupid. Motherfuckers be watching Hunter x Hunter, and I got removed for a movie where the executive does not even care anymore. The executive does not care about the movie Hackers. Like I wanted to watch all the shitty things. Like I wanted to watch stuff like Strange Days or like that movie Cuck that came out years ago or whatever. That was like super hilariously fun to watch. I was talking about it with Wang, but like I was like, if you can get away with like current TV shows and like movies, like I saw some dude watching Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yup.
I'm sure like Twitch does not care. Like right now it is the Wild West and it is what
Dude,
it is.
you gotta,
But, like-
dude, you have to download the XQC VOD that he watched like all of Hunter x Hunter and just watch XQC reacting to Hunter x Hunter because that's transformative content, right? Like that's two
Well,
layers
I saw
of
that-
transformation.
Well, I remember when like XQC, like I don't know, like so I think XQC is like I don't know. I don't want to like start some kind of like weird beef thing or whatever, but I just don't like agree with like 99% of the shit XQC says and does all the time. So it's like fucking when he's looking at like Hassan being taken out for Masters, like fuck the DMCA. I'm just gonna go watch Hunter x Hunter. Fuck it. I know I might get. I'm like, is this
starting to think you
performative
just
or
have
like?
this weird hate boner for French people? It's like Muta.
It's not that. Look, it's not. Look, the only thing I had with XQC is I remember one time. I think it's probably 2 or 3 times. Like he reacted to a video I made, and this is back during Valorant, right? This is the thing I hate about the Valorant drama. So like back then when they had their anti-cheat kick in, I jumped in from like a technical perspective. Like I was like looking at why I don't trust anti-cheats like Vanguard. I said nothing about the quality of the game. Like I was like, the game looks fucking cool. I'd play it. But the anti-cheat's kind of weird because it sits dormant in like my PC on boot time. It's kind of like, it's a little sketchy, I wouldn't trust any piece of software. He watches, I think it's like, he's just jealous that he didn't get a CD key. I'm like, oh, dude, fuck, relax, brother, fuck. I don't know what to say. I don't know. He's like, he's unhinged. Is all I'm gonna say. Like he just.
I mean, I do
he's
think
like,
that's his charm, to be honest. It's the fact that he's
it is.
unhinged, and a lot of the things he says does not really make sense under scrutiny. But
But
it doesn't matter.
I like
because
when he's a donut.
that is the entertaining aspect.
Yeah, he's very entertaining.
Yeah, that works for him for sure. But it's like sometimes, like when I watch it, it's like when you're on the other end of like trying to make a point, and it's like he's not trying to like take it in. I'm like, oh fuck.
And
how do I reach it? How do I reach his brain here? Fuck.
also, like to circle back to
Steve will do it
Hassan.
over you.
Now that Hassan has followed me back on Twitter, I can
Let's
speak
go!
highly of him. Okay,
Let's go!
okay, I can speak highly of him now.
Congratulations, dude.
That's your comment.
I feel like he's kind of elevating MasterChef to it. Like, I don't know if that's just me. I feel like he's really adding to like, not necessarily just him watching to it, but MasterChef as a whole. Who cares about MasterChef, right? Like Hunter x Hunter has millions of fans.
Here's what I think that would be like, and this is not a meme thing. I think what Twitch streamers should do is like, they should, because we all know like most of the larger people have like an actual team now, is like, you should probably try working with like the actual TV shows and some of the movies.
Yep.
And like, here's the thing, like, if you can run a deal with MasterChef, like, let me watch high def versions of your previous seasons, not the current one. And here's the thing, if you watch the previous season, no one gives a shit because they're not rebroadcasting it at all anyways on Fox. But if you build up the hype on Twitch, and then you get the streamer to like fucking, push a link to like, hey, this is when the new season's airing, that could be pretty fucking beneficial. But no one on Twitch's side is doing it. They're just like, let's just watch. It's like so low stakes thinking right now, where it's like, let me just watch it right now, when in the long term they could protect themselves legally and probably get a pretty fucking sweet deal from Fox as well, because they'll pay out the ass for somebody building it. It's like, imagine if like, South Park is like a very dumb example because South Park is already so popular. But if like you allowed some streamers to watch a few episodes of it, like old episodes, like season 1 through 6, and then like you started plugging the new movies in, I feel like that'd be a great, like, it'd be like a gateway drug to like television and movies. Cause it's like Twitch streamers, without a doubt, like I could say like years ago, we were all probably laughed at for being like fringe losers on the internet. But like, this is kind of like where the newer celebrity stuff is forming, right? Like, regardless of what everyone says, XQC, Pokimane, Hassan, some of the biggest names out there, probably the most mainstream you'll get on the internet. Like, if they show up on the internet, it's because they are now mainstream. Same with Ninja. If you like actually put them into like the mainstream light properly, it could be really fucking beneficial. But no one's doing that right now. Everyone's just like, I'll watch Hunter x Hunter. Well, no, you should go to the anime company and try like sparking a deal with their US branch and seeing what you can do. But if you don't do
There's
that,
no one
then,
to talk to at the,
shit's
on the
never
anime
gonna...
end, bro. There's no one to talk to.
Yeah, they're way too out of touch.
But that's why, like, if you have Amazon running Twitch, they could absolutely fucking start some deals in the background. Again, it's also Amazon's fault, because it's like, you bought Twitch and it's like, you're kind of really not doing anything to like push it beyond what it already is, It's like, I'll give YouTube so much shit, but like YouTube at least does a million things on its platforms. Like, they'll try making originals, they'll try doing a billion things.
Fail.
And even if they don't work, even if they don't like succeed, and they know they probably won't succeed, at least they try to, Like, they try to, like, even if it's a half-ass attempt, I prefer the half-ass attempt over no attempt, right?
I'm just here waiting for the new season of TikTok Hospital, bro. I'm coping.
Well, it kind of sucks. Like,
waiting.
that show fizzled out.
Wait. So, like, okay, so fill me in on Attaway General. Is it, like, on TikTok hosted, or, like, do they have, like, a YouTube channel or, like, a TV?
Nah, it's on a YouTube. Brat TV.
It's terrible.
Because I saw the production quality on it, and it looked like fucking 2004 Drake and Josh.
It's not that good.
It's pretty bad.
No, like the production quality, not the jokes or anything, and they're not like the actual watchability of the
it's
show.
still not even that good.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking
I guess
terrible.
I'm kind of like overshooting it. No, I saw like the Attaway I saw it, and it was just, it really felt like shit Dhar Man. Like, I like Dhar Man.
Yeah.
And I like Generation Hope even more. Like, I don't know if you saw that video, Charlie, like the Generation Hope one.
The Karen,
or like,
what was that?
Black kids.
You didn't see that, like, white Karen?
That's what that channel was called. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw that the one night, and I was like,
Dhar Man 2.0,
man. Bro. But there's an even better Dhar Man, and it's just Trisha Paytas. She is without a doubt the best Dhar Man clone I have ever found on the internet. Because she literally will upload a video, and it's like turning it into using a vampire diet to lose weight. I'm like, she's like so beyond the fucking meta. She's
genius.
Like, unironically, that Dhar Man shit is the best content she's ever made. If I was YouTube, I'd be giving her like $1 million a year to just produce that shit nonstop, like Dhar Man style, no fucks given. But yeah, but those Dhar Man channels, they kind of come out of nowhere and they pop off. Like, have you ever considered doing a Dhar Man thing, Charlie? Like,
we actually wrote a script for like something similar to a Dhar Man video, like a joke of it. We just haven't done it yet because it's kind of a big undertaking. Need like a set and actors and shit.
Bro,
but it's all about a kid named Stuart who gets bullied.
There are no actors. That's the beauty.
They're real people. They're just real people.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck you guys.
Real stories, real people.
Videos, bro. They're changing
They're changing lives.
I feel like if one of us started like a Dhar Man clone channel, no promotion, no talking about it. Like, it
Yeah.
just kicked out of nowhere. It would fucking pop off. Like, we just come up with like outlandishly dumb stories. Like, I've seen like record artists, like fucking, like it was like artist kills record president's like executive's daughter or some shit. I'm like, dude, there's no way they're making this and getting away with it.
I mean,
And YouTube doesn't care.
Dhar of last year, like the animation channels of the year before, all those true story animations, You know what I'm talking about? Those were everywhere.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started.
Yeah, those
like,
were pretty big for
they
a
were
little while.
huge.
I don't think they really pop off anymore,
I
do
don't
they?
think so. I think
I don't think so, but I remember messaging Charlie once. I'm like, you got to help me out with like legal stuff because one of them is like talking about lawsuits. It was like some Indian channel that like they were just like, we don't appreciate you talking about our video this way. I'm like, which one? Like the one about like how the fucking daughter got pregnant by an octopus?
The breast milk or the
it was like daughter like meets an octopus boyfriend. Real true story. You won't believe it. I'm like, okay. I mean, I kind of laughed at it. I mean, I did in the video say that I don't particularly believe this story to be true. But they didn't appreciate it. Dhar though, he's like cool with all of it. All those Dhar channels, they just don't care. They're like, fuck, drive the traffic over. We don't.
Yeah,
that's
they're
how it
smart.
goes.
Yeah, that's how.
They're
yeah,
super smart.
That's the way to do it too. I mean, like that's just how it works now.
It's
Nobody
not like they
like
have overlapping audience, right? That they would turn them away, right?
No. Well, the best part about it is like in that like white Karen whips like the two kids. She was like straight up dropping like some like tier 1 slurs on the video, and I was like, damn, YouTube's kind of cool with that.
Yeah, I was surprised.
If I like there was moments in that video where I had to like just beep it out. I'm like, shit, this is like, because I knew if I uploaded that, I'd probably be like waking up to an email the next day. Your video has broken a community guideline of hateful slurs. And I was like, yeah, but the original video, that's just fucking free to go. Like, that's a freestyle right there.
Because she was a bad guy.
But our Hassan episode got dinged. It's so sad.
Our sound episode got dinged literally because of me, and I feel like so bad that YouTube dinged it because I said 3 words throughout the entire thing that like they watched the whole podcast. By the way, thank you YouTube.
Yeah,
they really did. They
dinged
timestamped it for us.
Dinged out the exact milliseconds of what I said.
That was a little scary.
I was like, the reviewer must have enjoyed this episode, but they had to do their job that day. Fuck. Oh, but yeah, no, that's I think this weekend has been pretty impressive for everything considered. Like, we've had nukes blow up, and frankly, I'm glad we got to do this episode because there was no way that I was ever going to cover half of this shit. Because I honestly don't give a fuck about most of it. Like, the only reason I care is because like I've got friends here to talk about it. Other than that, like, it's bombs, but it's nothing like super crazy, massive.
We didn't even cover like all the crazy internet stuff this week. Roblox lost a lawsuit to one individual.
Roblox did lose.
No, they didn't lose. I think they settled, right?
They settled, bro.
That's an L though. Like they came for the dude's scalp. I think the worst part is though, I guess, and I saw this in the comments a lot. Since Ruben can't go back on Roblox, they're saying like that was the whole point, just to get him off of Roblox. But I don't really think that, from what I understand, it doesn't forbid him from talking about Roblox. It just he can't access their platform. So, like, he could still help with investigations. He himself just can't, like, post about it.
What's stopping Ruben from doing the Keemstar strat where, like, every time he needs Roblox gameplay, he could just contract a guy to record the footage for him and send it over? Because
we'll probably find out, to be honest.
You know, the whole reason I think that the lawsuit was lost in that way was because Roblox versus one person. I think like there's these David and Goliath laws, and I'm not a lawyer, don't quote me on this, but I think those will kick in, and like any judge is going to be like, you can't, as a multi-billion-dollar corporation, ass fuck just one person.
Really?
That's
you
insane.
Think that's it? I think it's because it was drumming up so much attention that Roblox is actually harboring predators to children.
Okay, bro, but the lawsuit inside there was like Ruben uploaded photos of like Hitler and like fucking it's like the most outlandish lawsuit. It's like
it was fucking crazy.
On one hand, it's like Ruben was issuing threats to like RDC. On the other hand, he uploaded nude pictures of Hitler anime on the site. I'm like, what?
They also did this whole thing about how he photoshopped nude images of people that worked at Roblox. He's like, I didn't photoshop them. You posted nude images of yourself, and I was making fun of you.
Yeah, and that's all that happened. So it's like, yeah, I think on one hand, it's like you're never going to look publicly good on Roblox, you know, suing one person. But also, yeah, Roblox is, and this is one other video that I really am covering right now, and it's like it's a lot of fucking work and investigation. But it's like so Roblox is like obviously now it's a metaverse company. Like for those people who are not following, like it's a big metaverse group, right? Like
I didn't know that.
you've got Gucci, you've got like Gucci and you got like fashion brands who are like premiering their shit on Roblox. But Roblox's main moneymaker, it's kind of like YouTube, right? Like I would say YouTube is like maybe 5% of the creators make like a good amount of money, and the other 95% are kind of like, you know, chasing the dream, right? Because like YouTube doesn't pay out everyone like fat stacks, right? There's simply not enough channels for it. So it's like every platform does it, like Spotify. So Roblox, the thing is there's so many kids who work on the platform, like making like games, like, you know, products that people buy using Robux. But because like Roblox like makes the lion's share of it, they pay out so little to like these fucking kids who are basically working like they're like they're in a fucking digital sweatshop producing shit, posting it to Roblox, and the execs are making fat billions off of this, pumping up their fucking company while these kids are making the most popular games for their like platform. Like if you ever type in Roblox on Google, the first result is always like Adopt Me, which is arguably their biggest game ever. And it's like all made by like people who are working for nothing. Like there's maybe one or two companies who are like partnered with Roblox making like millions, but everyone who are producing all the fucking stuff that you buy, they're getting paid literally nothing. So it's like if Roblox gets investigated for that, like properly by like any federal agency, it's not good. But then again, Roblox getting investigated.
I feel like that's why they settled too, because all of that was coming out. Like even just in the last 5 days, there's been something called the Andrew Files, which I watched on stream last night, which was kind of a bad idea because it was so fucking intense. There's so many like developers on there that genuinely prey on kids. So this Andrew guy had some popular games on the platform and was openly sending nudes and asking for nudes of I think it was a 14-year-old, and encouraged the 14-year-old to rape his sister for him. And then Andrew admitted to rape his sister or some shit. Like it was fucking crazy.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
well,
it was fucking nuts.
It was one of those things where I think Ruben DM'd me about this too. Like because this is one thing like I've been talking to with like a bunch of Roblox creators behind the scenes too, because it's like this whole like Andrew file isn't even like the only case. There's at least 5 or 6 Discord groups that
exactly,
I found. Same disgusting shit happening over and over and over again. Like it's like it's filled to the brim with this fucking nonsense. And yeah, you're right. Like when you have a platform where like there's so many kids involved in every aspect, not just playing the game, but like they're trying to reach their game developer dreams through Roblox. It's like a fucking house for actual toxic shitlords to like groom minors. And Roblox isn't doing shit to stop it. And I guess initially in their head, they're like, why do we care? Because it's so detached from us, the executives and the people who are running the company. But it's like, not when there's such a blend between like a shit ton of kids and adults using your platform together for like every aspect, I guess. But yeah, no, that was a fucked up thing. Like I saw the video, like Jax uploaded it, and it was like, yeah, it's not good.
The video is goofy because the guy edited it like it was an episode of Tom and Jerry. So like it detracted from like the actual intense criminal nature of it and turned it like a Saturday morning cartoon. But everything in there was really disturbing.
Yeah, it's like it's like I remember the Club Penguin shit I talked about a while ago, where it was like when I first sat down talking to a guy, I was like, this is happening on some fucking no-name server that's just happening privately. What the fuck? But yeah, this is like not Roblox private. This is like legit on Roblox. So
yeah, they came from Roblox.
If you have a basically parents who ever watch, I don't know how many parent demographics we have. If you let your kid like have a fucking iPad and like Roblox and you just leave them alone, bad parent. Okay, don't fucking do that. Like
yeah,
give them like Fortnite or some shit or whatever.
Give them a VR headset with Phasmo.
Yeah. Toughen them up a bit.
I feel like we should do that with like fucking PT. I gotta find a way. Actually, it's an interesting project. I'm gonna take like that PT Silent Hill game and see if I can like jerry rig VR into it somehow. Because they did like that like PT recreation on like
cool.
Like I kind of want to attempt doing that, but you know it's gonna be a project separately. That said, though, we've been going on for like an hour 31. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you all to say that we appreciated you watching. and I want to like let you all do your little extra. So let's start with the big man, Charlie. How do you want to end this off with? Any wise quotes?
Hey, nope. Just, if you ever need to make out, talk to Vince.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Same.
That's a guest right there. That's a guest idea.
Dude.
Vince
You should
to
get
teach
Vince.
us how to fuck. We gotta get like. We'd be like, Vince, take us beyond kissing. We need the $900 VIP session.
I have his phone number too. I can call him right now.
Oh no! I bet if you called him right now, he'd be like locked lips with somebody. Like, just
Hello.
fucking, hold on,
I was
Caleb.
just
Wait a
kissing
minute.
with a girl.
Wait up a minute, Caleb. I have 30 girls in my house right now. I have to find an open room in mansion. Like, probably what you're gonna get. So,
My
That'd be
tongue
a
is
little
busy
work.
at the moment. Please leave
My
me
tongue is so exhausted. I have to let it hang out of my mouth. From all the
All right,
kissing.
well, these are my friends. These are my friends Caleb and Nux. Follow them at Oompaville and Nux Taku, respectively. And my name is Mutahar. Follow me at the crappiest YouTube channel that exists, Some Ordinary Gamers. And I hope you all have a good one. Take care. Woo, bye.